Hey, it's Rich
And Taylor.
with Talent Spirits. Hey, we're here today with the holidays around the corner. I can't believe it's already mid-December. But,
It's wild to think that it's already December, mid-December. Things are happening. People are coming in the store. They're starting to ask questions.
We got lots of questions. And the biggest question right now, of course, this time of year is, hey, I need a really cool gift. With that being said, we figured, hey, let's do a couple of series on cool stuff in the store and go from there.
So kind of focusing on whiskey, because we're a big whiskey store and that's the things that get us the most excited. And so we're going to start out talking about some bourbon, because gift giving and bourbon are like two peas in a pod. People come in asking for stuff all the time, and we've got 5 things we want to talk about.
Yep. So we quickly went through the store, grabbed a couple of different price points, things that we really like, things that are unique and different, and figured it'd be great to share with you today. And you can come on in or ask more questions, or we have lots of other good stuff as well. So,
We do, yeah.
Cool. So one of the first things we're going to start off with is the Wild Turkey 101. Kind of an interesting pick here. I think people always think Wild Turkey as in their original. Actually, but the 101 is great stuff.
The 101 is maybe one of the best sort of higher proof values on the market. It's $30 and it's really high quality. It's really well made. Any bourbon lover is going to be really satisfied having this as part of their collection around their bar. You can drink it every day. It's got really good character.
It does. It's also the higher rye mash bill.
Yeah.
I actually love this for old fashions.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
So I'm a big old fashioned
Well,
guy.
so making cocktails and using a higher proof spirit is always a really good way to start, because it's going to give a little bit more weight and concentration. I personally have this at home and I drink it sort of just. Yeah, this is my midweek sort of like I just want a little bit of bourbon. I'm not usually making a lot of cocktails. I'm just drinking it straight, and I think it works perfectly for just straight up and kind of easy and approachable.
Well, at $30, it could be used anywhere, which is great.
Absolutely.
So,
okay,
good
so
deal.
$30, great deal. Wild Turkey 101.
Great. Moving along, we're going on to the Michter's bourbon.
Ooh, yeah,
I
Michter's.
think Michter's is, again, one of these brands been around a long time, kind of always been top notch.
Well, the history of Michter's goes on a long time, but the brand was resurrected a number of years ago in Kentucky. And they're making really interesting spirit, focusing in on sort of the small batch as their sort of their core product, but they're really doing small batch the right way, which they're only using
20 barrels.
20 barrels.
So yeah, you can't hide flawed barrels or ones that are basically not up to snuff. You basically they're picking the cream of the crop.
They have
to make that. So,
yeah, because if you put a barrel that's not quite up, it's gonna falter. It's not gonna be good. And so you're getting really high quality, really well made bourbon with good richness and good earthiness and sort of intensity, and it's
$43.
$43.
$42.99. So again,
under 50, really good value.
I agree.
Yeah, cool.
Sweet. All right, moving along. We got on to now, this is something quite unique, the Pinhook. So this is part of their vertical series, which is now we're getting into the vertical number 6. The really cool story here, basically, I guess when they started, this was all MGP juice that they got.
Yes.
They took all this, they put it in barrels, and they're doing this release series basically from 4 to 12 years. So of course the 4 and 5 are already out, the 6 just came out this past a few months back.
Yep.
So again, we have it in the house. In store here, and it's really quite unique. The great thing also is a gift giving idea. This has some great longevity, because if you like it, guess what? Next year will be the 7, the 8, and so forth, up to the 12 years. So there's really a cool story to it.
Yeah, and also from a gift kind of giving standpoint, this is a limited release. It's not always available. It comes out once a year. When it's gone, it's gone. And sort of bourbon collectors really like that. They really like getting those things that are sort of they're harder to get your hands on.
Yeah.
So it's classic MGP juice. It's 6 years old. It's what, $60?
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
Yeah,
big, spicy, rich. Cool
Good stuff.
All right. So now we're gonna go into some really unique sort of styles.
Right.
So we had done a video a couple weeks back after our trip to Kentucky, talking about the Starlight distillery from Indiana. So they are specializing in wood finishing, and so we have a couple of different expressions, including the port cask. Finished, which is 4.5-year-old, then finished in port, and that's what we're drinking right now. It's delicious.
It's amazing. I think their regular bourbon was nice, but boy, the finishes really add such a complexity and layers of flavor that come into this. So this is such a delicious sipping bourbon. You want to sit down and just have something. This is absolutely delicious. I think both finishes, but the port. It's funny because I think as time has gone on, the port has really, I think, opened up and
it's really blossomed right now.
Yeah, it was a much more, I think, concentration of some of the red fruits. I'm getting a lot more complexity of the fruits in there, so I think that's really quite nice and really delicious.
And I do think that this is, unlike some of the others, like maybe like the Wild Turkey, this is really absolutely designated or designed for sipping.
Oh, yeah.
You're not making a cocktail with this. You're going to lose a little bit of the character. You really want to get in and really sort of experience everything they're doing with the finishing and all that.
And that's on sale for $69.99.
Yeah, from 75. Yeah, so $70. Yeah, it's a great deal.
All right, cool. And last one.
All right, last one is a little different. So this is Boondocks.
Yeah.
So this is an 11-year-old American whiskey. So what exactly?
American
I did
whiskey.
say American whiskey. Not bourbon. So the big difference is this is bourbon. It's a bourbon mash bill. It's made in the same way as you make bourbon, with the exception of it's put into used bourbon barrels. So it's not in a new white charred barrel.
You can almost see immediately the color of that, where it is completely the phone.
It's always somebody's calling already for these. They already want to buy them. It's great.
But anyways, I just mentioned the crazy thing is that this is aged now 11 years, and the color and it can sit, like you look at some of the other ones
you
that
compare
we've
it
seen,
to like that. It's like way lighter.
Look at the color difference in comparison. But no, so this is. But as you were saying, the nice thing here, because of now using the used wood, really helps like.
It sort of
tones it down.
It tones it down in a sense where you're not getting that really aggressive sort of wood spice and sort of influence from all that oak. You're getting sort of a softer tone around everything. It's like all the edges are really rounded. So it's like if you took like a piece of wood and you really sanded it down, and it's really that smooth, So you're getting a lot of the bourbon character, but all with like super soft, approachable edges. It's really, really cool. I thought it was a lot of fun when we tasted it. I think for 11 years old, it's $45. That's just cheap for bourbon for 11 years old.
Amazing.
And I think that it's impeccably balanced. It's got great character, great flavors. This is definitely something that's going to be at my home bar by the end of the year.
Great.
Yeah.
There you go. Hopefully we won't sell out of it. Then you'll have it, but we'll see. All right, cool. So we have our 5 to choose.
Fine.
Just to quickly show them all, and again, no specific order. This is just a few that we walked around and grabbed, thinking that they were just really kind of cool gift ideas for several different price points. And if you have any questions, come on down. We could easily tell you more about them or others that we have in stock.
So obviously we've got, this is, as Rich was saying, this is 5 of the 100 bourbons we have in stock. So we got a lot of bourbon, we got a lot of stuff to select from, and but these are fun, they're interesting, we got them in stock.
Good deal.
Awesome.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us today. If you like this, give us the thumbs up, subscribe.
Absolutely.
And other than that, we'll be back, I think, next week with another gift-giving idea. We're not sure yet what we're doing yet.
Oh, yeah, we're doing scotch.
Ooh,
we're doing scotch
moving
next
on.
week. Absolutely.
So staying in the whiskey, but now we're going
exactly.
There you got it. Well, hey, thanks, everyone.
All right, thanks.
Bye.